Alright, so you can see there we have a little chunk that we need to get up with either a chisel, a flat screwdriver, anything sharp that we can dig down to get that mortar out. See how it's sticking up almost up to the top of the tile, which is definitely no good when we put our grout down. So I want to chisel that out. Now when you do, make sure you don't hack away at the tile itself, because you can crack it a little bit, snap pieces off the top, that kind of thing. So just be careful when you do it. Alright, we are ready to start preparing the floor so that we can start grouting. We let it sit for actually over the weekend, so we've got lots of time, and well over 24 hours to sit, and it's nice and hard, everything looks good. I went over it real quick, and most of it actually is good. We don't have a lot of, we talked about mortar coming up through the grout seams. You have to clean out as you went. I did actually a pretty good job of cleaning them out. I did leave some at the start here so that I can show you what to do if you happen to miss some, because it does happen, and I did too. I missed a few, had to scrape out. I'll show you some of the tools that you can use down here. You can use a flathead screwdriver to scrape out. So here's what kind of thing we're talking about. You'll notice down here it's nice and deep where there's no mortar to worry about. Here it comes right up almost to the top of the tile. So you can use a flathead screwdriver, you can use a chisel. I personally like the chisel method. This is also another good method. This is actually a grout cleaner, but you can use it to clean out here as well. You do have to be careful. These are awfully sharp against tile, not against your hand, but on tile it will scratch really easy. You can use your 6-in-1 tool. I don't like this as much, but sometimes you just want to get in and pop a piece out, something like that. And you can use just your plain old cold chisel. Works pretty well, but the problem is that sometimes it's wide, and you can end up chipping some of the tile down here. It'll pop right up, and then you have this gross looking clay piece right there. So you got to be really careful with something like that. With any of these, you have to be careful.